a way to introduce me as a loser to everybody. I appreciate it. Yeah. No, that was cool though. It was really funny. That was nice. That's cool. Speaking of losers, you guys Phillies fans? It was hard, man. I became a baseball fan about 3-4 weeks ago. I was excited. I would have thought it was our year. All right, the bad news is we lost, but the good news is we don't have to watch baseball again for another 11 months. Isn't that great? Long ass game. I'm excited. That's great. Yeah, man. It's cool to be here, man. It's cool. I tore my Achilles so not that long ago. So yeah, I wouldn't have done this last month. Last month, I wouldn't, because this show's on the second floor. That would have been a lot more difficult. You know what I'm saying? But the stairs would have looked like the Rocky steps to me coming up. But it's been cool. I run into a lot of well-meaning, supportive people who want to support me, but they don't realize how triggering the phrase "break a leg" is to me still. Like, no, don't say that. Like, it's interesting though. Like, I actually I had surgery. I don't do drugs or anything like that, but the opioids really hit me different. They hit different. And I know they hit different because I remember I woke up and I remember thinking to myself, I was like, man, like maybe these junkies in Kensington are being unfairly stigmatized. I was like, what if being a junkie isn't that bad? I was thinking, like, what if they're actually living life on like a higher level of existence than the rest of us? Like, everyone's really figured stuff out. Like, I think about my life. I think about how stressed I am, how anxious, and sad I am. I think about this, and like, I've never seen a junkie that looks stressed. I feel like they're in a constant state of bliss and euphoria all the time, And then my thoughts got wild. I started thinking about, like, how like Black Panther, Wakanda, it's like a beautiful egalitarian paradise, right? It's the most technologically advanced, richest country on the globe. But to the outside world, it looks like a piece of shit third world country that nobody wants to go to. I thought about this and I started thinking to myself, like, what if Kensington is Wakanda? What if actually like a utopian mecca of lavishness and opulence? And all you need to get there is enough heroin. And like instead of the national symbol, instead of like Wakanda forever, they'd be like, Kensington forever. Kensington. I feel like it might be a mirage. Like it might all be a mirage. They're actually wearing like they don't look like bums. They're wearing like silk robes and they're wearing like vibranium jewelry. And they look at us like our lives are sad when we come through. Man, look at these suckers. Too sober to realize that Kensington is a land of prosperity and opportunity, Yeah. No, that's how I knew I was hot. I was like, man, take me to Kensington right now. I want to see something. Yeah, man. It's real interesting being handicapped doing on stage. I was at one show with the other day with Black people, which there are none here. So they like to play with me. These Black women in the front row were calling me hopscotch because I had crutches on my head. It's pretty funny. They're amusing. It's real fun. It's real fun. I like being in shows with y'all as well. Like even though I'm here, it's like it's really interesting. Like I'm really the token Black. I knew I was the token Black. Like I knew I was gonna be the token Black performer. I didn't know I was gonna be the token Black period. I'm the only one in this whole like I'm the only Black one. Oh man, this is crazy. I feel like I'm probably the only Black person like a 10-mile radius. Oh wow, a person of color in the front row. Oh wow, I guess the lights are kind of bright. And that's from Kensington too. Yeah, that's the most diversity we're gonna find in this entire place. Hey, that's what's up. And we have an Asian right here too. Are you Asian or are you just like that's a light? You just look good. You're Asian too. Goodness gracious. All right, well you guys are Black tonight. That's the closest thing to a Black person we're gonna find. This is great. This is great. I don't know. Even though kind of feel that. I looked at it. I felt like I even before I came here, I thought that I might feel like I'm coming into like a mummer parade or something. It was fun. You guys are fun. These suburban fights are so fun. So fun. You guys, they're not as sensitive as the whites in Philadelphia. Cool, man. This is great. white show. I like doing, I love black people, but I like doing white shows because y'all are always excited from the beginning of the show, right before it even starts. Y'all look at the show like, oh man, what a comedy show. This is going to be awesome sauce. We're going to have a swell time, some funny comedians. This is just going to be dandy. This is going to be stellar, you know? Black people don't be like that. Black people, they looking angry at us like, man, these Negroes, they think they're funny, huh? You know? All right, I'll be the judge of that. That's how a lot of black careers get started. They see somebody who's not good at comedy, they're like, man, I'm better than him. I can do this shit. You know what I mean? It's crazy. Yeah, man. Oh man, this is fun. This is a lot of fun. You don't know how comedy's gonna go, man. Y'all are so supportive. You don't know how comedy's going. I was at one show the other day, and it was just dead silent. I wasn't getting a single chuckle with this mic. And somebody walked into the bar. They're like, "Hey, are you doing comedy?" Like that's a valid question when you're getting no laughs. Like I was embarrassed about it, so I just lied. I was like, "Nah, I'm doing spoken word." It's a poetry slam. You're in the wrong place. Man. Oh man. Great, man. I like y'all, man. I like doing like fun activities. I don't like doing I like activities like what I'll do, like mountain climbing, hiking, camping. I never understood camping. I'll be honest with you. Why y'all do that so much? I never understood why you would want to microdose on homelessness. You know, like, just appropriate bum quotes. That's what you want to do. You know? Yeah, like you really have a certain level of privilege to just want to struggle intensely. You know what I'm saying? I got one friend, he wanted to go hiking in Asia for like 6 months. I'm like, why would you think I would want to do that? Where do you think I have the resources to do that, to afford that? 6 months. I'm like, that sounds like, you know what that sounds like to me? That sounds like a voluntary trail of tears. Yeah. Oh, damn, no, you guys know about the trail of tears. You guys feel bad about that. That's good. You guys feel bad about the trail of tears. That's what's up. We have sympathy about the trail of tears. Yeah, man. Yeah. No, but it's I actually was told that I grew up white. People tell me I grew up white because I grew up really privileged, because I grew up in the suburbs with a dad. But you won't hear a black man complain about their father abandoning them. I used to get mad this Negro would never leave. I'm like, damn man, can you go somewhere? Stop coming to my room all the time about booty movies. I got an allowance growing up. I feel like that's pretty white. I feel like that's you never got, it's not normal for black people. Like normally, like if you're black and you get an allowance, they call that parole. Right? We had money going up more than usual. We had money. We had so much money going up that instead of making me and my sister do chores, my parents actually just hired Mexicans to do it. This Washington was talking about, yeah, that was it. It's awful. Man. I don't know, man. It's like, I know, and I grew up and it's crazy because I don't have any street cred. I can't fight at all. Like this gentleman in the front row, he can probably beat my ass. See, that's the cool thing about stereotypes though, is people usually find me threatening enough not to mess with me. I like that. So people are like, yo, we got end all racism. I'll be like, yo, slow your roll. I appreciate some of this stuff. These people getting mugged in Philadelphia, you know what I mean? You know? Because I'm a nerd, man. I'm a nerd. I can't fight. I'm not a nerd. I'm really like the equivalent of Carlton. I play Words with Friends every day. I went to the movie theater by myself to watch Sonic the Hedgehog. People will think I play basketball, but nah, I play brain teasers. Yeah, man. I can't play. My parents, they tried to help me. They tried to help me, they tried to help me, but man, they tried to help. They signed me up for karate classes. Like kind of karate. They don't know that karate is no respect in the black community. What do you look like trying to kick somebody in the middle of a fight? You know? Could you imagine talking smack to somebody, like you're actually talking tough when you're just a beginner in karate? Somebody be like, yo man, I'm about to mess you up, I'm about to beat your ass. I'm like, oh, you about to beat my ass? Well, I'll have you know, my parents enrolled me in action karate classes. And I just got promoted to my orange belt last week. I got 6th place participation trophy in a karate tournament. You can try me if you want to, but you're gonna catch these feet, sucker. Oh, they didn't help me at all, man. They didn't help me at all, man. I don't know, man. And it's like I grew up like I know I grew up privileged. I know I grew up privileged because I trusted police growing up. I know I grew up privileged. Like I know, and I know this because I remember. So when I heard NWA for the first time, I couldn't get down with the way that black people know me. I couldn't get down with it. Like NWA was like they like I really had a really racist, offensive reaction to hearing NWA. Like NWA was talking about F the police. I was like, man, who these unscrupulous niggers think they are? Disrespecting law enforcement like this. And they do nothing but protect you, you ungrateful sons of bitches. Awful. Terrible. You guys on social media? Yeah, this seems like a Facebook kind of crap. This seems like the crowd that really identifies with those Geico commercials. 47 pictures of your dinner pins. Social media is a dangerous place nowadays. Y'all seen that this white girl went viral? Y'all seen that the white girl went viral for her social media username, right? Her first name was Danny, her middle name was G, her last name was German. The problem is she made her social media username just her government name, right? The problem is you spell out her government name, it spells D-A-N-I-G, and then another G, E-R-M-A-N. What does that spell, sir? You want to say it out loud? Her social media username is the nigger man. This fellow using to me, you see, I was like, man, I looked at this, I was like, man, you don't even think they're putting like no sort of punctuation between the letters at all? Not an underscore between the G's, nothing, no. It was just amusing to me, because don't the nigger man sound like some sort of Alabama folktale? Right? You gotta close the closet door at night, because the nigger man might be waiting for you. Like you go in the bathroom, you shut the lights off, say the nigger man 3 times, he's there, butt-ass nigga, with his big black penis in his hand. Then he gonna slap you on the forehead and go in the fridge, take all your watermelon, then he goes to your movie theater with outside food, and then we'll shut the hell up, That's the nigger man. That's nice, man. So you guys really like these nigger jokes, is what I'm saying. Anybody in here racist? Oh man. Alright, man. I got one more nigger joke. One more. Alright, I'm actually kind of desensitized. I won't respond to the way you might think. I was actually driving home from Ben Salem. That's similar to Yardley, right? No? Okay, alright, cool. So you might like this joke a little bit better than that. So I'm driving home from Ben Salem, and this Karen pulls up next to me, right? This Karen, she pulls up next to me, and she says, "Turn your headlights on, nigger." And I was like, oh shit. My headlights been off this entire time. So I turned my headlights on, and I was just confused how she could manage to be considerate and hateful at the same time. Like, I was racist as hell, but it was courteous. Like, she might have saved me from police, you know what I'm saying? So it was really strange. Like, I know I could have cursed her out, spazzed on her, flipped her off, but I felt really weird, because the first thing I wanted to tell that bitch was thank you. So right after I ran her off the road and into a tree, I said thank you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if she heard me over the impact, but I hope she knows that I am grateful. You know what I'm saying? All right, man. I think that's my time now. We're going to give up for Tim Brio. Let's go for Michael Peter. I bring you great comedians and diversity. I just want to thank for our friend from London. When he said Kansas, he didn't mean Palace. We're like, he's laughing his ass off. I'm like, I think he thinks it's a palace show. You like